Meth and cocaine are the drug of choice in Tonga, where illicit use has reached crisis point. Once just a transit place for smugglers, the country is now a destination. In a rare political speech, King Tupou VI criticised the government's handling of the epidemic.
This is not just a problem for the police to deal with. This is a national issue that requires an urgent, integrated national response.
With a population of just 100,000 people, 60% of mental health hospital admissions in the country are linked to drug use. It's an issue Tongans will be hoping their next government commits to tackling.
It's also infiltrated, certain key government areas, particularly border customs areas. And so there is this relationship that's been established between criminal elements and people in government positions who can facilitate the entry or the movement of drugs.
Tonga became a constitutional monarchy in 2010, and this will be only its fourth democratic election, with some 60,000 Tongans casting their vote. Out of the 73 candidates that are running this year, just 12 are women. The low number has been a pattern for Tonga. Its parliament has never seen more than 2 women in a single term. Advocates say that this time around, they're hoping to see better representation.
It's got a lot to do with the voter attitude and behaviour, and to change that, we need to put some measures in place.
Coronavirus will also be on voters' minds after the Pacific nation lost its COVID-free status in October. Tonga has kept its borders airtight during the pandemic, but with an economy reliant on tourism, it's been a hard 2 years, and there's no word yet on when they'll open. A tough decision that awaits the country's next leader. Jordan Fennell, ABC News.